Hi everyone, so I am back with another video which is quite I don't know what the word is. I'm quite impressed with myself because I had such a long break from sitting down, recording videos, having a chat with you guys, sort of, what's the word, like offloading all of my negative vibes and weight loss thoughts and sort of just I've had such a break from actually doing this that it feels really, really good to be doing it again, and also doing it the second time on the trot sort of a week later. So yeah, it's nice to have some privacy, have some space, be able to sit down and make another video and sort of follow up on from where I left last week. So firstly, I know that my last video was quite negative in a way, but I really felt like it was necessary because, as I mentioned, I started uploading these sort of, they're not vlogs, they're more just, I don't really know what vlog means. I don't know if vlog means that you're supposed to just like take a camera around with you all day, but they're kind of like my Slimming World diary, but a video diary. So I don't necessarily upload cooking videos or shopping hauls. I have been known to do that, very rarely, but I have done the odd one. But these are all really about me kind of reflecting on how I'm feeling and what's happened that week and parts of my life, and sort of documenting everything that happens along my journey. So last week was very negative. Quick recap, you probably have seen it. I was absolutely devastated because I'd gone to the gym with the intention of stepping on some scales because I hadn't been to group for a couple of months, and my weight had gone up to a point where I wasn't happy with it. So just to clarify, I hadn't not weighed myself since I was at my lowest weight. I had seen my weight creep up, and the last time I weighed myself I was sort of 17 and a half, maybe 17 stone, that's what I mean by 17 and a half. And then I went to the gym and I was 17 stone 13, and it petrified me because obviously I was that close from going up into the 18s, which is really hard for me. That's really scary because my weight was going down and I was going into the next stone down, and each time I was going into the next stone down I was so excited and absolutely buzzing. And where I kind of hit a rocky patch and my weight was going back on, those weeks of gaining a couple of pounds here and there just started to be normal, and my weight would just slowly creep up, and before I knew it I was in a situation where I was pushing 18 stone. Now I just want to explain, I have always gone to Slimming World. I haven't had a break, and it has been 3 years now since I joined. However, recently, where I've been very much off plan and very much indulged in my own life, I had about a 6 to 8 week break. So I had actually switched groups during my journey, and this was at a time where I wasn't making videos, and I also wasn't very sort of Slimming World full steam ahead in my mind. So I had actually decided to join another group because my thought process was, oh, that group, I can't do that group anymore, it doesn't motivate me. Now that was a really bad attitude to have, because, and you know, friends and family and people that I know that have done Slimming World have done the same, and it is just a case of you've just completely lacked mental interest, and the problem is you, and it is in your head, but you pick a reason for it to be everything else around you that's the problem. So it would be, oh, it's my boyfriend, oh, it's my period, oh, that group doesn't work for me anymore, I don't find my consultant helpful. And I did go through a stage where I felt like my group couldn't give me anything anymore. I felt like because it was the same consultant, same people, I felt like that meant that I couldn't lose weight anymore, which is bollocks really, because it's me that's eating what I'm eating every week, it's me that's following the plan, and group is just a Brucey bonus. So I think I was kidding myself a little bit with that. And I did switch groups. Now my mum and my stepdad, my mum had actually done Slimming World before I joined, and she only went for a couple of weeks and then she gave it up, and it was never something that she really stuck to. When I went, straight away it clicked, and as you know, I just was like all about Slimming World, and that's how I lost my weight. But my mum, she didn't, and once I'd got to a point where I'd lost a lot of weight, I think it gave my mum a little bit of a kick up the bum, and she actually decided to join a group. Now she did join a different group to me, she went somewhere completely new, and it really worked for her. It really clicked into place. Her and my stepdad did so well. They both lost about 4 or 5 stone each, and they looked amazing, they felt amazing, and it was so nice to see. So anyway, I decided to go to their group, and I thought a new bunch of people and a new consultant would be maybe something that put a spring back in my step and just gave me that, like, it made it feel new again, and would be something that helped me. It didn't, because I wasn't in the right frame of mind. And so now that I feel that like I am in the right frame of mind, I decided to go back to my Slimming World group. I can't tell you how nice it was. It was scary walking back through the doors knowing that I'd put weight on. I wasn't where I was at my smallest the last time that I'd been there, and it was kind of really sad, and I felt really emotional about it. And my consultant actually reached out to me and got in touch with me after I had that sort of mini meltdown last week, and I'd posted my video and I'd kind of put on my social media accounts how devastated I was that I'd let myself go. My consultant was like, get your ass back to group, and I'm so glad that she did, because my consultant really helped me, and she really, I don't know, she just really works for me. And I did go for a phase of feeling like that didn't work for me anymore, and I was wrong to think that, because if it wasn't for my group and the support that I'd had, I don't think I would have felt as motivated. So I've gone back to the original group that I started at with the original consultant, and I really do feel like I'm back on the right path now. So this was just a quick recap to sort of what's changed since my last video. Now I just want to say quickly, I did go back to group and obviously stepped on the scales because I just wanted to get my weight recorded down and start. And at the gym on the Thursday, I was 17 stone 13. At Slimming World, I was 18 stone 1. So I did actually go up and see that next stone up, and it was hard to swallow. I was a bit like, oh my god, it's gone up. And I was a bit annoyed as well, because from Thursday to Tuesday when I went to Slimming World, I'd actually been really good. So I was like, what the fuck, my weight's gone up, like what is going on? But I need to remember that different scales say different things. It wasn't a week, same time, same scale, same place. That wasn't, like, it wasn't how I would normally weigh myself, so it might not be a true reflection on what's happened with my weight. And I would also say that on the Wednesday, Star Week appeared, and I have always historically had problems the week before Star Week with my weight. Not that I eat more, but generally I just tend to be heavier. So the fact that I came on the next day, sorry, TMI, but that happened. So I feel like that could definitely be why my weight was a little bit more than what it was at the gym. So gone back up to 18 stone 1 pound. I will not be seeing that number on Tuesday. No freaking way over my dead body. I've had a good week. I feel like I'm going back to basics. So I've got my book. Now, when I go to group on Tuesday to get weighed, I've asked my consultant if I can go through a new member talk, because it was Man of the Year this week. They weren't doing image therapy and everything, so I didn't stay for that, because I want my first week back to really be about image therapy and listening to everyone, and possibly go through the new member talk as well. So I purely went there just to pay my fees and to record my weight. So I've got my book. I'm going to go through the new member talk. I've got a food diary. Now, I have been filling it out, apart from I didn't fill it out Friday, and also I haven't been filling it out today. However, I am aware of what I've been having, and I think it's more the principle of just knowing and accounting for what I'm having and being very aware of what I'm having, which I definitely am. I'm just trying to make good choices and to plan as much as I can and just think about what I'm doing. And we went out for dinner last night, and I posted on my Instagram. I could have had McDonald's breakfast at work, everyone had it, I didn't. Then the team went to Nando's for lunch, and again, I could have gone to Nando's and I could have had something on plan and used my sins to have spicy rice, butterfly chicken, salad, things like that. But I knew that me and Lewis were going out for dinner, so I said no to everything. I didn't have anything. I had my own salad and seafood, and I knew that I was going to have one meal out and that was it. And very much recently I've been in the sort of frame of mind where I've been like, oh, we're going out that weekend, so I'm going to have this whole week of eating shit because I know that I'm going to be being bad at the weekend, and that's not the attitude I need to have anymore. It was one meal. I had what I wanted. I didn't go without, but I didn't drink. I just stuck to Diet Cokes and water. I had the food that I wanted off the menu. We had a really lovely Thai meal. But then on the way home, I didn't do what I usually do of, oh, should we get a McFlurry, or let's go get a tub of Ben and Jerry's, because ice cream is like my biggest weakness. But I didn't do that. I was like, no, we've had a really nice meal. I'm satisfied. I don't need that. I've had my treat, done. And that is, I feel like, I just feel really refreshed, and I feel really glad that I'm able to do that again, because it's been such a long time for me. Yeah, I feel like I'm really back, and I've come back fighting. So we will see. I'm going to obviously get weighed on Tuesday, and then I'm going to give you a big recap, but I just wanted to make a quick video and update. But also I wanted to say I have not been able to physically find the time. I'm really busy with my new job and everything, and sort of having a work-life balance, but there were so many people that reached out and commented, contacted me on Facebook, Instagram, even like people that know me personally, like my friends and family. So many people have been in the position that I was in, so it's not unheard of. You're only bloody human. If you've lost some weight and found that you've put it back on, put it all back on more, you're not the only one. So many of us do it, and that's really, really refreshing, and it's really nice to know that you're not alone. So thank you to everyone that decided to share experiences that you've had, and I think that not only me, but you really helped everyone that was reading the comments and going through the same thing. It was so many people have been like, that's really given me the kick up the arse that I needed, and that's so nice. It's so nice to know that there's sometimes your bad experiences can actually not only help you sort of thinking about them and reflecting and using it as your motivation to carry on, but the fact that people are comfortable enough to share those stories and those experiences that they've had and help other people is absolutely amazing. And it's exactly why I love the community of not everyone's following Slimming World. I feel like I've been talking for ages. I've got a dry mouth. Not everyone's following Slimming World. There are people on Cambridge weight loss plan, whatever it's called, Cambridge diet, Weight Watchers, some people on shake diets. Everyone's different, but everyone is the same in the respect of we're all working towards achieving the same thing. So I have no issue with people that are on different plans. I really appreciate that everyone has different ways of doing things, and again, I just wanted to say thank you for sharing those experiences and reaching out to me. I'm really sorry that I couldn't get back to everyone, and I hope that people understand that I am just a normal person, and I do have, obviously I have a family, I have friends, I have a job. I don't have much of a social life, but I do have like stuff that I need to sort of keep on top of, and sometimes I just can't, especially with the nature of the comments as well. I really wanted to be able to write an essay back to you, but it just wasn't humanly possible. So I made a quick video and I made a post on my Instagram that was aimed to everybody, and I read every single message, and there were some really moving ones and really inspiring. So thank you for doing that and for sharing it, and I just wish you all the best, and I really hope that we've all motivated each other to get back on it and really smash this. So I'm going to leave it there because this video has gone on for very long and I don't really feel like it had much of a purpose. I just wanted to have a chat, which is actually kind of nice for me because I haven't done this for so long. But yeah, I just wanted to have a quick sit down while I had some space and catch up with what's going on. So hopefully next week I'll be able to say, right, first week back on Slimming World, I've lost some weight, I've come out of it'd be nice to go in the next stone down first week, go from 18 stone 1 to 17 stone 1, that'd be lovely. So yes, back on this 120 million %. So let's do this together. regardless of what plan you're on, regardless of what you're doing, let's do this. And yeah, thank you again, love you all lots, can't wait to do another one of these. They're actually really helping me. I don't know why I've left it so long. So yeah, have a great week, and I will speak to you very soon. Take care, bye.